Oh, we're rolling. Hello, everybody. Editors, and just if you're not an editor and you're watching this video, you must have a lot of time on your hands on the internet. There's really no reason to be here. But today, guys, I am going to talk to you really quickly about working with graphics and kind of round tripping those graphics in and out of Avid. Somebody just asked me to show you how to do this, and I'll be honest, I really don't do this a lot. But it is good to know, and I am going to say up front, unless somebody knows a different way, I don't know everything there is to know about Avid. So, if there's a better way, let me know in the comments if you know about. But this is kind of how I figured out how to do it and how I think it works best. And you can just decide for yourself. So basically, let's pretend you have this project and you're working in After Effects. And here it is. You have like 3 different versions. Here's version, 1, version 2, and version 3. All very similar minus the text. Now, you have exported every one of those versions into your, root folder, wherever you're storing those. And I'll just go ahead and say, here they are in your graphics, and you have your versions, right? Now, inside Avid, here you are. Depending on how you're working on the project, you might be linked to your graphics, or you might have imported them. Chances are you've imported them, but I'll just kind of show you how I do both in both situations. Okay, so here is your linked version of your sequence, right? You have a version 1, and then up here is also your linked clip. Okay, so essentially, if you try to export and just replace that version of the clip, it will go offline and it will not work. Sorry, that's just kind of how it works. At least in my experience, I have not figured out a way to simply replace the file that you're working on like you could in Adobe, and it just kind of updates. Instead, and it's not too difficult, you just right click on your clip, relink to files, and let's see, you have version 1, 2, and 3. I'm linked to version 1, so let's just say version 2. Say open, and just like that, it did not change any of the names up here, and you have version 2. Likewise, if we wanted to do version 3, relink to files, version 3, and there it is. So that's kind of it when you're working in linked files, is what I would suggest. Now, if you're AMA and you have it imported, it's a little bit different. So here's your version 1 file. What you're going to have to do is actually re-import those files, because when you import a file, they're actually converted in as MXF files inside your AVID Media files. So what you'll do there, and here's your imported sequence. Let's just go ahead and put a clip in there just so you can see it to update. You'll right click on that, and then you will say batch re-import. Just click on that, and then all clips, and then you'll have to select the clip, set the file location, and then you will simply select whichever version you want. So I'll say, well, I like version 3. Simply say open, tell it where you want those files to import, your codec, your resolution, whatever, and then simply say import. And then watch it do its magic. If it's a long graphics file or big, it'll take longer. In this case, it didn't take very long. And as you can see, it is updated. It updated in here as well. Nice. Okay. That's roughly it. Again, I don't do this very often. I mean, when I work with graphics, I just kind of re-import whatever graphics, and then I keep the actual versions inside a folder. But this seems to work pretty good. Let me know if you have any more questions, or want to know anything. Thank you, Lassie. I think it's Lassie. I don't know how to pronounce your name, for asking this question. Now I'm just rambling, so I'm just going to end this. I think I covered it. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So long. Farewell. catch you next time. I don't know.